My beloved child, I have been calling your name since the moment you were formed. Have you heard my voice? Many search for meaning, seeking answers in the noise of the world, but my voice is gentle, waiting in the silence. I am not distant, nor am I silent. My words are written in the heavens, whispered in the wind, and spoken through my word. You long to hear me, but you must first listen with your heart, not just your ears. If you quiet your soul and remove distractions, you will begin to recognize my voice. The world is filled with many voices, fear, doubt, and temptation. But my voice brings peace, wisdom, and love. When Elijah sought me in the storm, I did not speak through the earthquake or the fire but in a still, small voice. I am speaking to you even now, through this message. Do not harden your heart, my child. I am here. I have always been here. Open your spirit, and let me guide you to a place of understanding. If you desire to hear me more clearly, remain with me. Follow this message until the end. And if you long for more messages like this, subscribe, for my words will continue to reach you. My child, you wonder how to distinguish my voice from all others. My voice brings life, it does not lead to confusion or fear. When I speak, my words align with my truth. They never contradict my word. Do you seek me in the scriptures? For my voice is there, waiting to be heard. When you read my word, you are not merely reading stories of the past, you are hearing my voice speaking directly to you. Many wish to hear an audible voice, but I speak in deeper ways, through the Spirit within you. When your soul feels a stirring, a prompting, a deep conviction, that is me, calling. I have given you my Holy Spirit, your helper, to remind you of my words. When you feel peace in the midst of uncertainty, know that I am guiding you. If you desire wisdom, ask me, and I will answer you in ways you may not expect. Keep listening, my child, for I will teach you how to know my voice. And if you wish to journey deeper with me, stay with me, and share this message with others. There are things that keep you from hearing my voice, my beloved. Sin clouds your heart, making my voice faint. Worry and fear drown out my whispers. Distractions of this world pull you away from my presence. You ask why I feel distant, but I have never moved, your heart has wandered. Repent, my child, and return to me, and you will hear me clearly again. Turn away from noise and seek solitude, for I speak to those who listen. Do not let guilt keep you from me, my grace is greater than your failures. When you confess, I cleanse you, and your spirit is restored to hear me again. I do not reject a contrite heart, I embrace it and fill it with my presence. If you struggle to hear me, ask yourself, have I placed something above my Lord? Remove the barriers, and you will find me waiting for you. My child, I have spoken to you in ways you may not have noticed. You expect to hear my voice in grand ways, but I often speak through the people I place in your life. Have you ever received wise counsel that touched your heart? That was me. When a friend speaks encouragement into your weary soul, it is my voice reminding you that you are not alone. I spoke through Moses to my people, through the prophets to guide nations, and through my disciples to spread my truth. I still use my children today, pastors, mentors, even strangers, to deliver my words to you. But you must learn to discern, for not every voice that speaks to you comes from me. Does the message align with my word? Does it bring peace and wisdom, or confusion and fear? If it draws you closer to me, if it strengthens your faith, then know that I am the one speaking. Pay attention, my beloved. My voice surrounds you more than you realize. I will use unexpected people, even those you least expect, to guide you back to my presence. Stay open, stay listening, and you will recognize when I am speaking through another. My child, do you pray to me only when you need something? Prayer is not meant to be a monologue, it is a conversation between your heart and mine. Many come to me with their requests, pouring out their worries, but few take the time to listen. I am always speaking, always guiding, but you must learn to be still before me. When you pray, do not rush, pause, and let my presence fill your soul. Speak to me, but also give me room to respond. I do not shout, I whisper. When Jesus prayed, he withdrew to quiet places, where the noise of the world could not distract him. Do the same, my beloved, find your quiet place and meet me there. My Spirit will impress thoughts upon your heart, bring scriptures to your mind, and give you peace as I answer you. Prayer is not just about asking, it is about aligning your heart with my will. Seek me with all your heart, and you will hear me clearly. Come to me, child. I am waiting to speak with you. My child, not every voice you hear is from me. The enemy seeks to deceive, to twist my words, to lead you away from truth. He spoke lies to Eve in the garden, using deception to bring doubt into her heart. He even tried to twist my words when he tempted my son in the wilderness. But my voice will always bring life, while his words bring confusion and fear. How can you discern between us? By knowing my truth. The enemy's voice brings guilt that keeps you trapped, my voice convicts but sets you free. The enemy's voice leads to chaos, my voice brings peace. The enemy's voice tempts you to sin, my voice calls you to righteousness. The enemy will make you doubt my love, my voice will always reassure you that you are mine. Stay rooted in my word, for the closer you are to me, the easier it will be to recognize when it is not my voice speaking. Do not fear, my child, I am always with you, guiding you in truth. My beloved, you ask why you do not hear me, but I ask you, do you believe that I am speaking? Faith is the key that opens your ears to my voice. Without faith, you will doubt, and doubt will make my whispers seem distant. Abraham did not see the fulfillment of my promise immediately, but he believed me, and that belief made him righteous. Faith is trusting in what you cannot see, believing in what has not yet been revealed. When you pray, do you trust that I hear you? When I answer, do you trust that my way is better, even if it is not what you expected? Many do not hear me because they expect my voice to come in a way they have imagined. But my ways are higher than yours, and my voice often comes when you least expect it. Walk by faith, not by sight. Trust in me, and you will hear me more clearly than ever before. The more you trust, the louder my voice will become in your life. Open your heart, child. I am here, and I am speaking. My child, if you desire to hear me more clearly, you must be willing to obey. Many seek my voice, but when they hear it, they hesitate to follow. Obedience is the key that unlocks deeper revelation. When I called Jonah, he heard me, but he ran. When I called Samuel, he listened, and I revealed more to him. If you ignore my voice today, it will become harder to hear tomorrow. But when you obey, I will continue to lead you. My instructions may not always make sense in the moment, but they are always for your good. Do not be like the rich young ruler who heard my call but refused to follow. Be like my disciples, who left everything behind to walk in my ways. Listen, trust, and obey, this is the path to knowing me more. Will you follow me when I call? My beloved, life will bring storms, but I am with you in every one of them. Do you remember my disciples in the boat when the storm raged around them? The winds howled, the waves crashed, and they feared for their lives. But I was with them, and with just a word, I calmed the sea. I am speaking peace over your storm even now. The world's voice will tell you to fear, to panic, to give up. But my voice says, be still, and know that I am God. When you listen to my words, you will find peace in the midst of chaos. My peace is not like the world's, it is not based on circumstances, but on my presence. Even when the storm does not end immediately, my voice will sustain you through it. Hold on to me, child. I am your refuge, your anchor in the storm. Trust in my voice, and let my peace guard your heart. My child, do you long to hear me more clearly? Then open my word, for my voice is written on every page. The Bible is not just an old book, it is my living, breathing message to you. When you read my word, you are not just reading history, you are listening to my heart. Every promise I made, every command I gave, every word spoken by my Son, it is all for you. The more you immerse yourself in my word, the more familiar my voice will become. When the enemy whispers lies, my word will be your defense. When you do not know what to do, my word will be your guide. Do not let my voice sit on a shelf, unread and ignored. Let it be the foundation of your life, and you will never be led astray. My voice is waiting for you, child. Will you listen? Open my word today, and hear me speak. My beloved, when you hear my voice, you cannot remain the same. My words are alive, sharper than a double-edged sword, cutting through lies and revealing truth. My voice is the fire that refines, the water that cleanses, the breath that gives life. When I spoke, light broke into darkness, and creation was formed. When I called Lazarus, he rose from the grave. When I spoke to the woman at the well, her heart was changed forever. I am speaking transformation over your life even now. The closer you walk with me, the more my voice will reshape your desires, your thoughts, your very soul. I do not speak to leave you as you are, I speak to make you new. Do not resist my voice, let it work in you. I have great plans for you, my child. Listen, and let my words bring you into the fullness of who I created you to be. My beloved, I have been calling you, speaking to your heart, drawing you closer to me. Do you now see the beauty of hearing my voice? It is not just a momentary experience, it is a lifelong journey of intimacy with me. Those who listen to me walk in wisdom, for I lead them on the right path. Those who hear my voice find peace, for I am the Prince of Peace. Those who obey my voice are never alone, for I walk beside them. My voice is your compass in the wilderness, your light in the darkness, your comfort in the storm. When you listen to me, you will avoid many of the traps set before you. When you follow my voice, you will find purpose and direction, for I have plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future. Do not be like those who hear but do not act, whose hearts are hardened to my words. Instead, be like my sheep who recognize their shepherd's voice and follow me wherever I lead. The more you listen, the more you will understand the depths of my love for you. Stay close to me, my child, and you will see the blessings of walking in my voice every day. My beloved child, there will be times when you seek my voice and feel as if I am silent. You may wonder, has God left me? Has he stopped speaking? But I tell you, I have never left you. Even when you do not hear me, I am working. Even in the silence, I am near. Do you remember Job? He cried out to me in his suffering, yet for a time, I was silent. But I was never absent. I was testing, refining, preparing him for a greater revelation. Silence does not mean abandonment, it means trust. When I seem quiet, I am drawing you into deeper faith, teaching you to rely on what I have already spoken. I do not always speak in new ways because I have already given you my word. Have you returned to it? I do not always answer in the way you expect because I am guiding you beyond what you can see. When I was on the cross, my son cried out, "My God, why have you forsaken me?" Yet I had not forsaken him, I was fulfilling my greatest plan. My silence is never the end of the story. If you remain faithful, you will hear my voice again in ways deeper than before. Hold on, my child. Trust in me, even in the silence, for I am always speaking, always leading, always loving you. My beloved child, now that you have heard my voice, what will you do? I have been speaking to you, guiding you, calling you closer. But hearing alone is not enough, you must respond. Many hear my words but do not act. They listen for a moment, then return to their own ways. But blessed are those who not only hear but also obey, for they will walk in my favor. I am knocking at the door of your heart, will you open it to me? I desire a relationship with you, not just occasional moments of seeking. My voice is not meant to be heard only in times of trouble but in every moment of your life. If you abide in me, you will never lack direction, for I will go before you. Do not let this message pass as just another teaching, let it transform you. Choose today to walk with me, to listen daily, to trust completely. And if my words have blessed you, share them with others, that they too may hear and follow. Stay with me, my child. Subscribe, so that you may continue receiving my words, and together, we will walk this journey of faith.